We're back with more Pokemon. Oh my gosh, and so many things have happened. Well, actually, it's mostly I just gotta talk about Fire Emblem all stream, but we will get to that. We're also gonna be naming Pokemon as well. Hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties. OBS has been... sorry about that. OBS has been acting kind of weird lately, so hopefully it doesn't break. Yeah, I'm playing Fire Emblem music because this is what we're gonna be talking about. I feel like the whole stream. 3 years of Three Houses discourse. No, I'm mostly gonna be complaining about other things, but maybe. I don't even think I'm gonna talk about Three Houses itself. Okay. Alright, let me make sure everything's set up. GameCube should be nice. Oh no, more Fire Emblem, yeah. Remember, I made Fire Emblem videos in the past. Like, it's bound to I'm gonna have to talk about it. Like, I'm a big Fire Emblem fan. Oh my god. Hi, Elliot. How's your battling? I had a battle the other day and my Magikarp came up huge. Next time do you want to battle me now? Nope. Well. Anyway, I read this wrong. I thought it said massage. It's actually message. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I haven't even thought up of a new term yet. It's just... I wish it changes like every day, but... I don't know. I have to do this, so I have to do this with other things in the game. Gun none, gun none. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm gonna get something. I am really excited for Fortune's Weave. I am actually genuinely excited for the game. I hope it's great. But we're gonna ramble about a couple other things. But anyway, let's head to Slateport. Yeah! We're gonna be naming Pokemon in the stream. Also, hey, look, that's pretty cool. I wonder what that's about. Wait, I thought I already delivered the debit. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, I have to be here to deliver the debit. That's right. I would like to evolve Nincada this this episode, but probably not. Oh my god. Hi Roxanne. I heard from Boa that moving up through the ranks of trainers are incredible. You didn't say Ray, it's a clip. It's time for Thick Fat Gardevoir? Okay. Where did that come from? I can't wait for console name is Gardevoir Thick Fat. No, I haven't even used one. Okay, thanks. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna be battling a couple people on the beach. Not these two. Thanks for the soft sand that I can pick up from the ground. I've made anchors in ports around the world, but this port's the best. You can make it the trendy face. I mean, I could. Maybe we'll do another Pokemon instead of Gardevoir. Alright, I forgot I'm drunk. Unfortunately, Aeron and Nikita are probably not gonna do well in this part of the game. I feel like this... Hold on, I'm trying to make sure. Just making sure. What was I gonna say? Where's all the guys Awesome. You're the best. If I recall correctly, this guy had like an alternate sprite in like the Japanese version or something because he had like... I'm trying to think. He had an alternate sprite in the Japanese version that was edited because it meant up yours or something, if I recall correctly. Like the thumb around his like arm, that wasn't there before. It meant like up yours in some countries, so oops. Anyway, hello person. I can't swim, so I'm pretending to swim, I guess. Meryl. Where did I set that? You can't hear my brother in the other room. That was loud. I say this like every stream, but he occasionally shows up. I've been playing Marvel Toka a lot, quite a bit. Not as much as I want to, but I think it's really fun. I also suck at the game, but that's because I just booted it up, so I haven't really practiced that much. I guess I should just keep playing Share. Sharing tips. Pokemon on the same level may not always have identical stats. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure my door's closed because you could probably hear it. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Right. So yeah, I'm having fun with that. Loki's really fun, Penny's really fun, Magneto's really fun. Yeah. But I guess we could just get straight into Fire Emblem. So yeah, Fortune's Leaf looks great. I'm really excited for it. I've just been itching to play a Fire Emblem game, yeah, to be honest. Like I low-key miss playing Fire Emblem. I think it looks good. It looks like they're taking a lot of inspiration from, or a lot of feedback, I mean, from like Three Houses, which is great. I hope so, because, Three Houses. Three Houses is like I like like at the end of the day, I really like Three Houses, but also it's like probably the game I criticize that game a lot. It's a very interesting game when I look at it. I think I've like talked about it, at least I tweeted like a few times on Twitter because like during the direct, we got introduced to a bunch of like really cool things. Like we can now like switch routes in parallel. We can switch between routes because they realize that, hey, all right, people tend to like, I don't know. What is it? People tend to just do every route anyway, even though we expected them to do one, which is insane, by the way. Oh my god. But so now they're actually like building the game around doing every route, which is really cool. And I'm wondering how that's gonna work. I need to see how it's executed before I like actually do anything. But I like the idea. I like that we're basically playing as Lucina in this game. Like we're basically Lucina in this game. That's really cool. My issue is that the true protagonist, Lamau, is a silent protag, which really upsets me. I probably expected people to do one route, take a break, and then come back later and yeah, nah, it's terrible. It's terrible. Also, I love how this like route is like has like umbrellas. You can't see trains and stuff. That's really cool. Anyway, we're gonna go run into Slate Port and go to the Pokemon Center real quick. Ignoring everything, that is not the Pokemon Center. We'll go back to the beach, just you know. No, it's not, it's like, what do they think? It's just like, what do you think people are gonna do when they see like 3 different routes with like 3 different characters? People are gonna want to do all of them. It's like, come on, man. I feel like 90% of that game's like, I don't know. I feel like a good chunk of that game's like, I don't know. I wouldn't say draw. It's not draw. You're a little bit quiet compared to the game. Yeah, it's probably the game. Hold on. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully that does it. But anyway, as I was saying, like, oh, it's just what. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot the Zigzagoon. I know there's a Zigzagoon on this route that knows surf. What the hell? This is like one of the strongest water type moves ever. Oh my god. But as I was saying, like, Actually, this is gonna become a because this is like the one thing I kind of wanted to ramble about is silent pro tags or just silent pro tags in FE, because like the biggest issue is that like the new pro tag they showed, like he looks cool, he looks like really sick, he's like a bird, he's a bird basically, that's what he's supposed to look like, he has like feathers and stuff, and I'm like, that's really cool. And I like the whole concept behind him, that he's basically the Lucina of this game. And it looks like he was created by Sothis or something like that. There's something going on there. Anyway, thank you for giving me your phone number, small child. I'd rather not have children in my Pokénav, but sure. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. What about me? This is punishment for benching Rigby? Yeah. But, I mean, like, here's the thing. Everybody's upset about there being, like, an avatar, but I'm gonna be real. Like, I was kind of expecting that shit from a mile away the moment we saw the fucking box art. Like, they were gonna be the real protagonist. Like, it was so predicted. Like, I saw that shit coming up from a mile away. But, like, what I didn't want was that they're a silent pro tag, which pisses me off. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like silent pro tags have, like, their place in gaming and whatever. But, like, I'm fine with, like, Persona works well with silent pro tags. They have fun dialogue options and stuff. And, like, and you can, like, glean from, like, certain things. And also, Persona is, like, kind of always, from, like, the beginning, has always been, like, it is you and the world. Like, there's people ask for, like, silent pro tags in, like, Persona for, like, the longest time, but we all know that that's never going to happen, because half of this game's, like, kind of started with, especially 3, was always in, like, the idea of it is just you against the world. It's why, like, 3 had what was it, AI party members, and they can even, like, buy their own equipment and stuff. Like, that was really cool. Too bad the AI party members didn't work out, but it was, like, such, like, a idea that they wanted to push to fit with the themes of the game, and it was really cool that they did that. I just don't think it fits in Fire Emblem, because I hate being a blank slate talking to, like, being like this fucking soundboard for these other guys while they're doing supports with me. Like, come on, man. I like I don't know. This is more of like a rant towards Byleth, because, like, I don't know, Byleth is I think Byleth is a cool concept for a character, and he bounces off his personality can bounce off the lords really well. My problem is that they made him a silent protagonist. Well, in the concept game, it's a lot stranger to have Steven, hard as rock, stone, give you his number in a game. Actually, you're right. Hold on. Oh, actually, I like this. The water around these parts is clean. I get my zigzag and pick up litter in the shoreline sometimes. Dirty water becomes rain and joins our rivers which we journey from. We pollute the sea, it all comes back to haunt us eventually. Again, pushing kind of the idea of how this game's, what do you call it? This game's theme. But, as I was saying, actually, I need to look at these names. Does it actually, like... Hold on. I know there's like a... Yeah, check. Fisherman Elliot. Where's Devin President? I can't check that. I can check this, check that. Flexibility, adapt to my style. Grow in a balanced manner. I walk 30 minutes from home to here every day. Okay, so it's canon that Petalburg is like 30 minutes away from like Littleroot? That's funny. Hard as rock, Steven. Reliable one, Dad. Rad neighbor, May. That's... I like how he's not saying like, it's not like neighbor, it's rad neighbor. Rockin' Whiz. The big hit. Hard as a rock, Steven. Are you kidding me? Attack the weak points. Ultimate Steel Pokemon. I climb even waterfalls to find rare stones. That's great. That's great. Yo, trainers, what are you trying for? Please stop talking, or a cool cat not. Chill at my papa's spot. Yo, trainers, whether you're hot to trot or cool cat not. Chill at my. God damn it. Anyway, I think there's trainers in here. Totally radical. Yeah, I don't. Fire Emblem. I don't know why they like decide to go for another Silent Protag. Like Shez and O'Lear were like, well, okay. Well, the Gage as a whole was mixed because people couldn't handle its amazing writing and characters from now. Engage is so cool. I just wish it got the praise it should get, but I understand. Raise your defense, my attack special. You're quite good at this, tuber. I lost. I want to cry. Sorry, bro. Yeah, having like 2 Pokemon weak to water is not great in a region like this. I think this one doesn't use water type, so I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Well, let's use a... Fiery hot battles is what toughens me up, or whatever she said. Johanna, Gold... Oh, she does have a water type. That's not a... What? I should read what they say. Anyway. I'm the Fire Emblem? It's a fire line. I don't know what you're talking about. Those look the greatest line ever. Okay, I was talking about Byleth earlier. Like, I like Byleth as a concept, and I like that he's basically, like, an emotionless, like, mercenary that learns to become, that lacks a lot of humanity, that learns to become learns to become human as he gets along with, like, his students and other people like Garrick Mach and etc. It's really cool, and it fits the themes of Fire Emblem with camaraderie and like friendship and bonds and stuff, but they fucked it up by making him a silent protagonist. It makes me so mad. Like, why would they do that? Hi, Wingle. Like, I don't know, I just like, I'm one of those people that thinks, like, I don't think avatars are necessarily, like, a bad thing in Fire Emblem. Like, I think, I think they can be handled well. Like, actually, we've been proved that they can be handled well. People like Robin, people like, what was it? People like, Shez. Some people like Chris. I mean, I think he's alright. I don't think he's that bad. But people like Chris, Shez, Alear, like, Alear is barely even a fucking avatar, but, like, I feel like they made that decision at the last minute. But, I'm gonna switch over to Skipper. But, like, Alear is, like, barely even, like, you can only, like, change his gender and his name, and there's even stuff in the files where people said his, like, name and not, like, people said his name and not, like, the name, and not just called you the Divine Dragon and whatever. Like, he's, like, barely an avatar. You just, like, I don't know. I prefer avatars where you can, I don't know, make your own unit, as in you can adjust, like, the stat line. You can also change their gender and their name. But I would like the option to have, like, I don't know, if you go with the canon name, voice acting will change because of that. I'm pretty sure SMT4 Apocalypse is the only game to ever do that, where if you go with the canon name, voice lines will change to actually fit the name. I don't know. That's like the only game to do it, I think. At least I can think of. It's so lame. I don't know why no other game does that. You're scorching hot! Those battles blazed. I'm more than just satisfied. I'm supposed to talk to him first. Thanks for showing me your hot battles. Here's half a dozen soda bottles. This, if I recall correctly, is a really good, like, place to just stock up on healing items. Like, these things can last a while, if I recall correctly. So I'm just gonna buy a couple. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a couple. These will last us quite a bit. But yeah, I don't know. I just think avatars can work. It's just that, like, when an avatar sucks in Fire Emblem, it's like really bad. It's like really noticeable because 90% of the time, if an avatar sucks, the story suffers along with it. And it's just sad. Like, it's so sad. You just notice it. It's why, like, but, like, I don't know. We got characters like Robin and Shez, and they're like they're like fun characters. I like how Robin works. See, that's why SMT5 is everyone's favorite game ever and isn't controversial whatsoever. Yeah. I just don't get why that's like the only RPG ever to ever do that. And they never did it ever again. Shopping is where you can breathe the scent of the ocean. Sleeport is such a wonderful place. This is such a cool, like, little shopping area. I'm pretty sure it opens up to more stuff later in the game. Oh look, you can buy dolls. Huh? You're in Ninkata. You have to go... Oh, I think this is the... You have to go for it a little... I think this is the effort value lady. Energy Guru. Yeah, these are the vitamins. Whoa, look at this! See what you can get around here. These parts is fresh and full of life. But it looks like it can rear up and attack. Do we have a seaweed Pokemon? Is it that Delmise? I was gonna say, I'm like, do we have a seaweed Pokemon? Is that Delmise? Is it Delmise, like, technically the Dhelmise is like the seaweed around it is actually the Pokemon and the anchor isn't. You know what I'm talking about? It's the Sun and Moon Pokemon, the anchor. Secret power? Our group, we love the TM Secret Power. One of our members will give it to you. Come back to me and if you get it. I'll accept you as a member and sell you good stuff of secrecy. Yes, so he did get a seaweed Pokemon. That's funny. That's like a little bit of foreshadowing for like... a little bit of foreshadowing for like 4 gens later. Okay, yeah, I can't really do anything about this lady. The time is permanently stopped, apparently, in this world because my battery's dry. Did you know that? Okay, yeah, lady, I got it. Hey, Pokemon, when you get in trade, you can change its nickname. The original trader's love for that Pokemon is in its nicknames. Thank God they changed this in the future, because, like, if it's, like, the default, like, if it's, like, their actual, like, default species name, then it's like, well, they didn't name it. How is that portraying any love? Lamau? Of course there's the name raider here. This is the fan club. The name raider's up here. We're gonna mess with the name raider probably later when there's more people in the stream, but we will be messing with that. But let's check out the Pokemon fan club. It's like the exact same like layout as the one in red and blue. Heh, my Pokemon totally rules. It's cooler than any Pokemon. It's I'm good at reading. I was limping with swagger in my steps when I like that when the champion chewed me out. That took a swagger out of my step. If you like, I could teach the move swagger. I'm good. Thanks, man. Ah, you seem very close to your Nincada. You know what? I'm a TV reporter. I travel around interviewing people about Pokemon. I'm wondering if you would be willing to tell me a little bit about your Nincada. Sure. Please tell me anything you like about your Nincada. Anime. Anime bug. This is great. This is anime beat. Anime beat, sync bug. It's funny how hesitant Game Freak is to mention mechanics like IVs and EVs in game, so no kid would understand what effort value he's talking about. Yeah. That's an interesting account. You really are tight with your Nikita, aren't you? I get the feeling that your account will make for a great TV story. I promise I'll turn this into an entertaining show. Keep an eye out for it. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye. You keep letting a Pokemon fan battle become resistance, become less trusting. Don't do that. In other words, certainly won't like you very much. Yep. I love seeing Pokemon that love their trainers. Pokemon are very sensitive to the feelings of their trainers. If you treat your Pokemon with love and care, they'll love you back. When your Pokemon grow to love you, please come show me. You got it. Do Pokemon enjoy having items used on them? Biden acted happy when I gave him some protein. I am the chairman of the Pokemon fan club. Being chairman, I'm naturally the most important. No one can beat me when it comes to raising Pokemon. No one. Let me tell you about Pokemon contests. There are events where you can show off Pokemon for the world to see. However, they're held in far-off towns and cannot participate often. That's why we gather to show off our Pokemon and have others show off theirs. That's great, man. You think there are interviewers just standing there this whole time? Yeah. Alright, the battle tent. I actually really like this. It's pretty much just giving you, what do you call it? It's just giving you a taste of the battle frontier before it, starts. Which, is this the... I need to see. I don't think we could do the battle tents now until we're, like, level 35 or something. But there's one battle tent that I know we can do is the rental Pokemon one. So, is this the one? Yeah, we can do this one. We'll probably do it after we do the Sleepwood thing or the museum. Like, the freaking battle facility is probably gonna be, like, the only one we actually get a gold symbol on. Even then, that's kind of, like, hard as hell. Ooh, I'm bushed. I hiked over to the Mobile City, but boy, that city's huge. If I'd known this, I would have ridden a bike there. You know, Mobile is really not that big compared to Slateport. I don't know why. They said it's, like, a big city, but that's not really true until, like, what do you call it? That's not really true until the remakes. Making party looking for a ship? Sorry, but ferry service is available. I want to go with Captain Stern to the Ocean Floor expedition, but the sub's too small for me. If I squeezed in, I wouldn't be any room for the captain. Well, now. The fat guy sprites are like so... like the fat people like sprites in this game are so silly to me. I don't know. It's terrible. I don't know, just like their sprite is very silly when you look at it compared to like the other like sprites. Wow, we're lining up a pig. We should just march in. Long line, huh? Reminds me of times I lined up to buy smash hit games, just like Dragon Quest. What? What's the new scheme, I wonder? Our boss is scary when he's mad, so I better not screw things up. If there's something we need in the museum, we should just take it all. Hey there, don't butt in. When the operation's over, I'll take you to the hot spring spa. That's what our leader said. I can't wait. What? What do you want? You want to read the sign? I'll read it to you. Let's see. I think it says something like, the life in the sea is endless. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Cool. What's that over there? That's a long line. Should have brought my Game Boy Advance so I wouldn't be so bored in line. Our boss is brilliant. What do you want to do with the museum now? Team Aqua has a policy of assembling and dispersing at the operation site. Hey there, quit pushing this line, can't you see? Captain Stern's a fellow who built the museum. Also, he happens to be the leader of the undersea exploration team, so everyone calls him Captain Stern. I didn't really check this house out. Epic has an easy nature. Raise the speed. Yep. Gotta learn about that. You're a trainer, aren't you? Since you came to Slayport City, you should go to the battle tent. You got it. I'll help you later. Like, I don't think we're gonna do much catching in this episode. Do you know what they do with the old ships that become creaky to sail? They sink them in the sea so they become habitats for Pokemon. I don't know if that's necessarily great for the environment. The sea is just so vast. Could the sea have been made by the tears shed by Pokemon? No. Anyway, moving onward. Let's go. The seasons, the weather where the moon sits in the sky. These are other conditions that make the sea change its expression. That's right, the sea is a living thing. I get seasick real easily, so I get to help out here instead. This is a funny looking machine. It goes here and it goes over there. Where's this thing go? What about this dude? Ah, I can't make heads or tails of this. I'm Doc! Captain Stern commissioned me to design the ferry. Oh, right there. Are these demo goods? This won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Can I get you to find Captain Stern and deliver that to him? Okay. Where could Captain Stern gone up to? Okay, well, I'll find him somehow. Round. Designing the large ship is more like shaking a building than putting it together in a transportation vehicle. Don't you think it's strange a ship made of heavy iron floats? It floats because of the principle called buoyancy. I like that. I like what they did here. Obviously it's a bit like you can't have the perspective change all that much, but it's like I like that this is basically just the lower floor. Like, that's cool. I can imagine that when people saw this for, like, the first time, they were like, or at least, like, kids saw this for the first time, they're like, this looks kind of weird, but, because it looks like it's like another thing, but no, it's just the perspective. It's kind of cool that they tried to do that. You can even see the light. Alright, well, now they're done looking at the line. The endless sea sustains all life. I don't think that's what he's... I don't think you read that correctly. Just like me trying to read all this dialogue. Anyway, let's go raid the place. I don't think these guys... I don't think they start using Carvanas at this point, so they're probably just going to be using a lot of Poochyenas, so I'm going to see if I can try to train up Aeron. I still have to pay? Anyway. Hey, what are you doing here? Me, I'm Team Aqua member you thought before, remember? Back in Rust Town. Here, take this, you forgive me. I think this is Thief. This TM suits you more than it suits me. Hope to never see you again. Ah! Alright. I have $50, so I took... it took a long time getting by the receptionist. What I learned here, I can put to use on nefarious deeds. If our goods don't bungle things in Rustboro, we wouldn't be here. Okay. Change machine rotating under a glass dome. It is measuring the depth of something. Man, I love learning. If I ripped off the stuff in here, would it make me rich? Includes the many colors. When light passes through water, most kinds of light lose color. However, blue retains its color, making the sea upper blue. Which is bigger, sea or land? Sea covers 70% of the planet, and the rest is land. Sea is therefore more than twice the size of land. Jeez, I want to know that by just looking outside. We, Team Aqua, exist for the good of all! We were told to assemble here, so we did, but our boss is a linchpin. Our boss the linchpin, not is a linchpin, but I guess he is. The blue fluid is spiraling inside the grass. This experiment to create a whirlpool artificially using wind. A red ball bobbing up and down. Experiment simulating waterfall using the ball's buoyancy. I forget if I forget what the museum looked like in Oras, and I wonder if this we can actually see this kind of stuff. Do you think Archie frequently brings the grunts on educational field trips? Yeah, I think so. It's a fossil with wavy ridges on it. Soil on the ocean floor gets scored by the tide. The flowing seawater marks the soil with small ridges and valleys. If the soil becomes fossilized, it is called a ripple mark. Oh look, it's the SS... No, that's the SS Tar. That's not the SS Anne. Scale replica of the ship under construction assurance graveyard. Bleh. Sapod! Replica and compact unmanned for the C4 exploration. Yeah! Model of the Hoenn region. It's a miniature diorama of the Hoenn region. Where's Littleroot Town on this? SS Anne. A replica of the lecture liner that circles the globe. Why, that's neat. I know what that is. Rubber ball expanding and shrinking. In the sea, the weight of the water itself exerts pressure. In shallow water, the pressure is not very heavy. However, in extremely deep water, the pressure can reach even tens and thousands of tons in a small area. Yep. While sea water flows due to differences such as factors of temperatures. Yep. Toward the surface, seawater flows in currents and driven by the winds. Yes, looking for Stern. That would be me. Sorry, I'm moving something. Okay. Ah, those must be parts I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you, that's great. We can prepare our expedition now. Yeah, hold it, we'll take those parts. Whoa, who are you people? We're Team Aqua. Our boss wants those parts. Shut your yap and fork them over. Okay, beat him up. Never mind, they have Carvanas. God damn it. I forgot to heal. Right now, Aaron and Shroomish are kind of carrying. No, Marshtomp and Shroomish are kind of carrying things. Yay, level up. Oh, Fury Swipes, it's actually pretty decent. I actually want that. Whoa, kid beat me! Sorry about that. Oh man, what a disaster. The boss is gonna be furious. The sniveling wimp, I'll take care of this. Schnivel. I don't know. Okay, I think Aeron can handle this, hopefully. She should be like resistant to all this. Yeah, look at that. Oh, the Carvana's back. Wow. Wow. What? I lost two! What? Now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it! Oh, I just gotta be metal myself, meddling kid! I came to see what's taking you so long to snatch up parts, and you seem so held up by a mere child? We're at Team Aqua, and we love the sea. I'm going to... I can't read! And I'm Team Aqua's leader, Archie. What makes you interfere with us? No, it can't be. Are you not one of Team Magma? Wait, that can't be right. You're not choice for report. Pokemon, people, all life depends on the sea. So Team Aqua is dedicated to the expansion of the sea. Don't you agree? We're doing this magnificent undertaking. Ah, fine. You're too young to understand our noble objective. But I warn you, don't even consider interfering with our plans again. Consequences will cost you dearly. Don't you forget it. Alright. Oh, okay, you're Consudo. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh yes, I almost forgot. You brought the parts from Devon. Your goods. Whoops, no time to lose. We have to set up for the Ocean 4 expedition really soon. Thanks again, but we got to go. Feel free to wander around and check our facilities, though. Thanks for healing me. Please enjoy yourself. Please enjoy yourself. Does it get filled with people? Oh, hi. Hi, Scott. Huh? I'm sure I met you somewhere before. Have I introduced myself to you? If not, my name's Scott. I saw Team Aqua run away here, then they looked like they were stung. Let me guess, you drove them away? Just maybe. Maybe it's trainer. Alright, I think you're gonna become a good friend. Let's register each other in the Pokénav. Thanks, Scott. What I'd like to do is tag along with you, but I wanted to keep an eye on the talents of other people too. So I'll be off to roam other towns a bit more. Be seeing you! Okay. Anyway, moving on. Okay, well... Alright, well, I guess there's no one in there. Alright, I guess the next thing we should do is go take on the, battle tent. Oh hey, if it isn't Consudo, let me guess, you're gonna take on the battle tent challenge. Yeah, it's a good idea, it's a really great idea. After all, it's help trainers, but we favor the battle tent. Give it your best effort. Cool. Alright, sure, man, thanks. Torment. Alright, so we're gonna do this for a bit. And we're just gonna talk about random stuff while I just battle my way through. Please step this way. 100 Pokemon for safekeeping. You may choose from our selection of Pokemon. Mightyena, Lombre, Baltoy, Lombre again. Actually, let me look at it. Astonish, Water Gun, Fake Out, and Absorb. What's the other one? Nature Power, Astonish, Growl, and Absorb. Cacnea. Cacnea's cool. Ingrain, Sandstorm, Poison Sting, Destiny Bond. Meryl. Rain Dance. Tail Whip, Water Gun. Ah! Alright, we're gonna do Mightyena, Meryl, Lombre. Conversation can't wait until I win! It's fucking robotic. These auto-generated voice text messages are great. Mightyena's cool. Alright, so what do we talk about? Fortune's Wii looks pretty cool. As I said before, I like that there's like a turn-based mode in my Fire Emblem, and I'm glad Dungeon Crawling's back. I don't know how much like that second half of the game where like the whole world like destroys itself or whatever. I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know how long it is, because they kind of seem like they treat it as like, oh, you fight the final boss like now. But to me, I feel like it kind of comes off as like, no, actually, no, it comes off like we're gonna fight the final boss like immediately. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's like the whole second half of the game or something, but I don't know. If Lombre is a jolly Pokemon, why does it have a modest nature? Lazy devs? Yeah, they are lazy. Ow. That actually kind of hurt. Alright, well, Magnemite's kind of annoying. Set up the rain dance, man. Hooray. I was gonna say, is this the game that introduced weather effects? But I'm pretty sure, like, Gen 2 was the first one, actually. I think Gen 3 was, like, the other one to actually do more with it. And then I think Gen 4 introduced Hail. No. No, it didn't. I don't know. Can you beat Fortune's Weave on Lunatic without saving anyone? I mean, that'd be fun. I just like that they're doing like an interesting thing on routes. Like, yeah, it has like there's basically 4 roads that lead to the same end. It's like a little bit of both of it's a little bit of both of Radiant Dawn and like 3 Houses, which I think is cool. Thank you for competing. Thanks. I don't think I need a swap. I didn't see anything I wanted in that team. I don't care how we match up. Great. Barboach. Barboach. Wow. I don't know what like route you guys are like interested in. I want to do Lita's like first personally, but I think I might just swap try to bounce it between Dietrich and Lita's at first, and then do Kai's and Theodora's after doing those two, just to not overwhelm myself. Because I can imagine it's gonna be weird because you're basically swapping between like two teams and two different builds or what. I don't know how they're gonna do that. There's so much like questions that I want to see and how they balance it, because like how does like units transfer over? Like do you change their fate and then they like have like the same like stat lines as different? I don't know. There's so many questions. They're probably gonna do where Breath of the Wild you can rush the final boss immediately if you do it, or try to do any of the 4 routes like the 4 divine beasts. Yeah. Interesting take. I don't know, I just hope like the main city that you're gonna be hanging out in the game isn't like treated as like busy work, as it doesn't feel like busy work as much as like how Garreg Mach would become like busy work as you go through as later in the game as it goes on, the Garreg Mach starts feeling like busy work. But we'll see. Nope, we're good. Sorry, you're going to get beat up. I love these fucking trainers, man. Sorry, you are going to get beat up. Oh my god, Trap Ridge. Look how cute it is. Oh, I can't switch it. Damn it. Wait, I can do this. Damn. Oh. I don't know, I just think that, no, I don't know, because, they're gonna introduce Eschbel, and I'm like, how long are you gonna be able to play as Eschbel? Obviously they're gonna let you play as him for, I don't know, the next couple, chapters in the thing. I just feel like the second half of the game is probably gonna be way bigger than how it looks, or how they explain it. But we'll see. There's so many questions that we won't find out until later. But I guess another thing I like about Fortune's Weave is how diverse the cast is. It's really good, and I like the designs more than Three Houses, which is a good thing, but yeah. I'm just curious how it'll go. I guess, actually, now I'm thinking about it, I know other thing about avatars that kind of pisses people off, because they kind of just push in the whole S support thing about the series, or just the whole marriage aspect about the series, and I'm like, I guess so, because Robin Awakening did kind of start the whole quote-unquote waifu emblem thing, when ultimately how I feel about them is that I don't know, I feel like in titles, most modern titles now, they didn't really have that big of a change. Okay, now I'm thinking about it, there wasn't, I don't think there is any S supports in Three Hopes. They have people that look older than 30, madness. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. Wow, you did not die to that. I was expecting you to die to that. Ow. Ow, that was a crit? Wow. But, I don't know. I was gonna say S supports aren't really that important in the series overall. It was only, really important in 2 games. But then again, I remembered Alear was, had, a thing like that. And it gave a boost to, a unit that you liked. But, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I don't really mind it. Honestly, I'm kind of just indifferent towards it, and I'm pretty sure the whole S support thing is mostly just gonna be treated like Three Houses, where it's like at the end of the game, after the whole story is done, is there just to be like a fun thing for the player or whatever. I don't know why people get pissed off at it so much, because it's like it's literally just there for fun, especially in Three Houses, where it was just there just for people who have a certain character they like a lot. So, how did I get beat up? Wow, that was that it? Oh, thanks. You did it. A full heal. Awesome. It's great. I was gonna say we could start naming the Pokemon now, but we don't have a lot of people here watching the stream today. Unfortunate. I was like, I don't want to come up with names, I want chat to come up with names. We only have like Blazing in chat, so I guess we can go catch some Pokemon outside, because there's only like... Yeah, it's just this. Which means, I'm gonna go buy some Pokeballs. Oh, we can buy Great Balls now. Harbor Mail. Actually, isn't this important for later? I'm gonna buy this. I'm pretty sure this is important. It's annoying that it engaged because the leader is the only one with paired endings like FP6 Roy. Yeah, I don't know, like... Yeah, I can see it being an issue in Engage. I don't know, I don't know, I just see it as like a fun thing. I really just like... I just don't think it deserves the anger it gets. I get the anger with Fates though. Fates there was like no reason. But like... I don't know, with like Three Houses, it was literally just put in at the end for fun, and there's like no issue with it, IMO. Fight this guy. Okay, never mind. From Mauville, a cycling road. I don't know, kid. I'm just gonna run around the grass. Yes, we are doing some catching this episode. Let me check something. I'm gonna check the route. The encounter table. I also need to check what route this is actually. I didn't read it. Route 110. It brought back the most essential face mechanic, the hot spin. You're so right. I feel like when I say like I don't get like certain like things that people are upset about that kind of started with Awakening. Maybe it's because like I grew like Awakening was my first game, so like maybe this doesn't really bother me that much, but it's just like, I don't know. It really is just kind of like a nothing deal to me. Because it's like, again, Three Houses literally put it at the end of the thing and it literally has no effect on the story at all. It's just there for fun. Like, the story's already over when that happens, except for like Crimson Flower, because Crimson Flower ends too early, but you know, it's alright. Let me see. Electrike, Minun, Quetzal, Oddish, and Gulpin. There's a couple of things here. Doesn't affect me, because I'm part ground. 2 times again. Wow, this thing really can't hit me. Pokeball. I would kind of hate to move like the naming thing to next stream, but you know. Actually, that's something I was like thinking about. I was thinking of like, is it probably easier just to have me stream at midnight compared to like 10 p.m. on a Friday? Because I think I get more people to show up at 12 compared to 10, but like the issue is that I usually have work on Saturdays, and I like to try to go to bed, but you know. We'll get the other ones to show up, I swear. One of the issues I think people have is that Sora has said that ISs never make playable characters that are married in their games. I just realized I was just fighting a fucking Minun. Why did I run away? I was looking at chat and I was just oh my god. God damn it! Why did I do that? That was a Minun. Oh my god. Because then the Avatar wouldn't be able to romance him? Yeah, that's true. I mean, that didn't stop, Actually, no, that's still true. I don't know. I guess you're right. I mean, we are having a mom character in the thing. She could be married, but you're also not wrong. I was gonna say, like, freaking Gilbert exists, but Gilbert, like, freaking left everyone, so... But then again, Gilbert's, like, whole, like, freaking something that's weird. Lightning Kata is so slow! Actually, Blazing, your PFP reminds me. I think it's funny. We actually have traditional cab units in Fire Emblem again. We don't know if they're recruitable or not. I think they are, but like, we actually have a traditional cat. They're both Cavaliers, and they're red and blue. This took like how long? Like they've either been like mages. Or they've been like ninjas. Or they didn't exist like in Three Houses. I don't think there was any like There wasn't a red and blue Cav in Three Houses, which is wild. I guess that shows how different they are. And then we got like Gaiden, which was like they were armor knights in that one. New Kane, yeah. They look really good. They look really good. There we go. Oddish is here. I think this is like the same sprite as Red and Blue. Actually, I don't think it is. Whatever. Anyway, Goddish is actually. I mean, it's. I don't remember. Was Goddish a boy or a girl? Pretty sure it was a girl. Anyway, Goddish is back. This is the one Pokemon I'm making so. Let me go heal up and deposit some mons. Did Rigby catch anything? Rigby, you have pickup and you still won't pick up anything. Use one experience to the next level. Lamau. Okay, back to what we were doing. New Kane made me realize that FE somehow went 30 years without calling someone Nathan. Yeah, we're hitting new ground with all these names, man. Except we got like, what was it? We got, is it Kai's dad named after someone who was like, named after like a character who was already named that in like freaking Shadow Dragon? I don't know who it is. It was an archer, I think. Caster, yeah, Lamau. Can't run. Yeah, I might save name. That's kind of lame. I might have to save naming for next stream. I guess I'll probably make like a poll or something on like, hey, would you rather me stream at like 10 o'clock or 10 p.m. EST or 12 EST? Oh my god, it's Gulpin! You know, Gulpin like looks like that. You would probably never know that it opens its mouth super wide by its like sprite or whatever. Oh, it's yawning. God damn it. How did you know that I was... How did you know I was going to switch? Alright, that's fine. By the way, you have an item. Big Pearl, wow! Money! I didn't know they can hold pearls. I don't even know where it got it. Like, not in the field that it sleeps in. You hear that, Rigby? You need to step up your game, man. Rigby ain't picking up shit. He got outperformed by a fucking Gulpin. I don't know why I attacked the bird. Scratched it a bit. Pickup is affected by level at Emerald. Gotta trade up Rigby? Oh, you might be right. Anyway, there's the mine-in. Hooray! Now we have to find Plusle, which is a lot rarer. I think it's crazy that in Pokemon Coliseum they give you like a Plusle, but they don't give you a mine-in the game. That's so funny. Like, they just give you a Plusle and yet you can't in a double battle game and not give you a mine-in. That's so terrible. So a great ball, you match. Hooray! At a meeting of Pokemon academics, it was announced that simultaneous exposure to electricity from a puzzle mine will promote circulation and boost vitality. Okay, I guess that's neat. Huh. Huh. Alright, time to find the puzzle. At least until the stream ends. If I don't find it before the stream ends, then I'll just do it off stream. But I just wanted to see what was up ahead. But hi, Professor Birch! Oh, hi, Constantine, I see you here. I want my... Maybe. Oh, I see. You two are running separately. Well, that's fine. Well, yeah, Pokemon doesn't let us travel together. The closest thing that's ever happened was, like, black and white. And I guess X and Y, but it's more so black and white. But yeah, I heard your Pokemon, we have Magic Call system installed. We register in Pokemon as well. That way, when we're apart, I can bring your Pokedex at any time. Thanks, Professor Birch. Constantine, please keep an eye out for me. Well, we better get going. See you again, Constantine. Bye! God, this music is so freaking, like, epic. It's so cool. I remember this was, like, one of the songs I heard before I even bought, like, Gen 3 and being like, whoa, it sounds so epic and such. I was very lucky I found this cartridge. Like, I found this cartridge literally at, like, a used game store for, like, a good price and I bought it. It was, like, so long ago. Like, I never thought I would ever find, like, a legit copy, but, you know. What else is, like, something we can talk about before we leave? I know, like, a big thing is that people hope the map variety is good. I agree. I hope the maps are well done. Because Three Houses was very average, but Engage was really good. Engage had really good maps, but people would never know that if they just actually played the game, but, you know, it's fine. Fortune Wave, I think, will be a good game. I just hope the story is something people can all agree on is good. I swear to God, I don't think there's ever been a Fire Emblem story that people all agreed on is good. Don't say Echoes because people will... I know people who absolutely freaking hate Echo's story. But, but at the same time, Fire Emblem stories haven't always been that great, but... I mean, there's exceptions. There's obvious exceptions, but, like, I don't know. I think it would be nice to have, like, a story that's good. I liked, I have criticisms over it, but I overall do like how Three Houses' story somewhat. I do like it somewhat. Like, I think, if anything, the world building and the characters are really well done. It's actually kind of crazy going from Fates to, like, Three Houses and how much I think that game... I think Fates' world building scared the hell out of them. And they were like... How bad Fates' world building was scared the hell out of them that they just decided to, like... they needed 3 houses to have like crazy world building, and they're still world building it today, so... I mean, Fortune's Weave being a sequel or prequel to 3 Houses is just kind of like expected, because like, what do you call it? Like, that shit was expected. Like, every Fire Emblem game has like, okay, not every, almost every Fire Emblem game usually gets like a sequel or something related to it, like, you know, Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, that's like the obvious ones, FE6 and 7. Wow, sorry. And then we got FE, what was it? Shadow Dragon and New Mystery, Gaiden, if you want to fit it in there. But like, there's games like Awakening and Fates, which are technically connected and are basically sequels of each other with gameplay similarities and such. But Fortune's Weave being like a sequel, yeah, that makes sense. You know what Blazing? Like, it was, but yeah, sequel was bound to happen. I kind of knew that was coming. But like, the only games that didn't really get a sequels, I guess, is FE8 and FE8 and Engage. But I feel like Engage will get a sequel in 10 years, and but also it's kind of like the fact that Engage is like basically like a celebration. Celebration. Why celebration of the series? It is an anniversary title. It will probably get a sequel in like 10 years or something. I hope. I would like gameplay like that FE to come back again in like another game. I hope it didn't scare them off from doing like a overworld. Well, okay, Fortune's Weave is gonna have an overworld, but like the way that game was structured, it was pretty cool, similar to like Awakening and Fates. But I don't know. But Engage will never get a sequel. Yeah, no, it won't. no, it won't. Not in like 10 years from now. Will we find the puzzle tonight? If Engage is modern Sacred Stones, dude. I mean, they do both have overworlds. They do both have overworlds, that is true. Actually, what's faster? I don't know. 9? 18? Yeah, no, you ain't gonna be running away from stuff. Oops. Go, Brinky, you get back get back to your seat. I'm gonna heal real quick. But, yeah, I don't know. Most FE, I just think Fortune Weave looks neat. Fortune Weave, what I like is that they're taking like stuff from like all different parts of FE. It's kind of like Awakening in a way, where Awakening kind of took like a lot of different parts of FE and made it into like one big game and whatever. Seems like they're doing that here, but more so taking stuff from 3 Houses. I don't know. If you want to be technical, most FE games don't have world names, they just have continent names, but Fates doesn't have either. Well, yeah, cause like, I mean, you're right, I'm pretty sure they just call it Earth or something. I don't know what they call the freaking planet, but like they have continent names. Fates doesn't have a continent name. Fates is like in a weird like freaking point in the game. It's so odd. That's why people call it fucking Fateslandia, because literally they spent so much time trying to write Corrin not killing entire armies, or like They try to like right around Corrin not killing entire armies, but when freaking but when it comes to naming the world, they just kind of forgot. It's so funny. It's so funny. And then we got like freaking like when they go to like what was it, the Wolf Peaks, and like the when they go see the wolves and the foxes, it just goes into like, oh yeah, we're just gonna murder this entire freaking race of people. That's so great. What, like, that's so good. Fates is so funny. It's so funny. Corrin, after killing all like the wolf skin and like the freaking fox people, they're just like the kitsune, they're just like not just the men, but the women and the children too. I slaughtered them like animals. Oh my god, it's so good. Despite not taking place in Arcanate, yeah. I mean, it's just called Balm or whatever. I don't know. Not Valentia. I think it's because, like, well, also the thing is that, like, FE2 or Gaiden or Shadows of Valentia takes place, like, in between New Mystery and FE1. So, like, it just, like, and it features characters from FE1 and such, because the Pegasus Sisters are there and Camus is there for some reason. I wonder if Seteth... Actually, we didn't talk about Seteth. Seteth is gonna be so funny, because they're probably still not gonna, like, tell us if this game is, like, a prequel or sequel or not. And Seteth is just gonna be there. It's so weird, because he has, like, yellow hair, yet he's not called, like, Keyhole or whatever his, like, real name is. Like, he has yellow hair, like, in the past, but his name isn't Keyhole. It's, like, still fucking Seteth. So it's just weird. And then we got, like, a cutscene of Dietrich. No, actually, it might be a sequel, because we got that one cutscene with Dietrich where he's holding the freaking, like, bone sword. And then and then the people were talking about, like, the 10 elites to him. Like, it's like, wow, it's like the 10 elites or whatever. I'm like, fuck, what is it then? We'll never know. It might just be an alternate timeline. I don't know. Like, Fates is like a weird, exists in its own weird pocket dimension too, so. Also, I said Cam. I think I called him Cam. It's technically pronounced Camus. My bad. I should play another Fire Emblem game on stream. I don't know what, though. I don't know what Fire Emblem game people would enjoy watching me play. Actually, it'd probably be Thracia. Now I think about it. Yeah, I should just play Thracia again. I do like me some Thracia 776. There's a lot. Actually, that makes me think. There's a lot of units in Fortune's Weave. I hope we have like a lot. I hope we have a lot of units in Fortune's Weave. Because like, I feel like CAS and FE games have gotten kind of smaller since like Camus. Yeah, I feel like CAS for FE games kind of got smaller after New Mystery. I understand why. It's because supports and such, but I kind of hope that they like start. I kind of would like to see Fortune's Weave have a lot of stuff, because Three Houses cast isn't that big, especially since they're different routes, so you can't really have like a lot of people in one route. But this one they might do. Path of Radiance, I could, but I'm kind of feeling Thracia. Will I ever find the puzzle? Yeah, we forcing Kyle to stream Super Thracia. Is someone actually submitting him to play Super Thracia? If so, he should just invite me on the stream. The main reason is probably 3D models take more work to make. That's also true. Like, I don't know if we'll ever get FE6 and FE12 levels of, like, units. FE6 and 12, like, levels of, like, having so many freaking units in, like, one game. Like, FE6, like, literally, like, gives you, like, units, like, every, like, chapter, so... I could play FE6. FE6 is a fun time. Mostly, and then I remember the desert chapter exists. But then again, Thracia has maps like that too. But I find Thracia much more enjoyable. Thracia is such a good time. Actually, I also didn't talk about like another cool aspect of HTML. We were talking about since you mentioned 3D models. I found it crazy that we could actually have a customizable avatar again. I thought they were done with that shit because it would be too much for like cutscenes and whatever. But I guess you could just put the hood over him and then you'll be fine. But I just think that's crazy. We never had a customizable protagonist in like years. Like since Fates, and we could change their hair color and skin tone and all that. Like, that's really good. Like, that's genuinely really good. I'm glad. I just... Please have him speak, though. I'm so tired of silent protags. They don't work for FE. I'm not tired of silent protags in general. I'm, like... I'm a defender of avatars in FE, and I'm a defender of silent protags, but I defend avatars in FE, but I don't defend silent avatars in FE. Like, silent avatars can get out. I don't think they fit. I think it pisses me off. When we play Fates My Castle, yeah, you're right. Boot it up right now. But like, Fates had like, what was it? Something that pisses me off is that usually like sometimes with like the silent protags, they would only have like one text box shows up, and just for you to click on it, and I get so annoyed by that. Because it's like, at least with Persona, they would put like 3 different text boxes and have like charming dialogue that they could say with different reactions. But like with Fire Emblem, for some reason they put like, I don't know, they just put one, for some like conversations, they just put like one fucking text box on the screen and this is like, oh, you click it and then stuff. I'm like, just have the characters say it, man. Like, I don't know. Do you know Xenoblade X has 463 NPCs to talk to? I did not know that, but I know it was a lot. Thank you, Pegstars. I just like talking to all of them for the Infinity chart. Yeah. Actually, Raising Infinity and original Xenoblade X was a pain in the ass, but luckily they fixed it in Definitive Edition. Thank God. Thank God Definitive Edition sped that shit up. It was kind of impossible. Yeah, we're not finding this puzzle. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry for like the little rant on silent protags at FE, because I just think that shit's dumb. Like, and they don't really say any. Usually don't really say anything cool. And it's just like, or funny. It's just like one dialogue box that pops up. It's like, oh, continue the conversation and whatever. I'm just like, just have them talk, man. Like, I wouldn't be this bad if they didn't shown before that if Shez and like Robin didn't exist, you know? Like actual good avatars. Like good examples of avatars in a video game because they just fit right into the world. If I made the avatar of Godo, yeah. I do wonder if we're overpowered in that game. But, how many people are here in the stream today? 4? Do we want to name people? Do you guys want to name the Aeron? Because I did put that on the thumbnail. Do you guys want to name her? I did put that on the thumbnail. I don't want to like thumbnail bait people or what, clickbait people. We always name like one Pokemon. Because I do want to like, I am probably gonna put up a thing for like the. I am probably gonna put up a thing, like a little post on YouTube, be like, hey guys, hey guys. What time do you guys prefer me to stream? I'll probably put like 10 p.m. EST, 11 p.m. EST, 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. EST on Fridays. For all Fridays, and I might just throw in like, do you want me to stream on Wednesdays instead? But I probably would rather not stream on Wednesdays, but we'll see. I just want to see what's the best time for people and what times they can show up at. But yeah, do you guys have any names for this thing? No names? Okay. What? Hold on. Let me make sure. I don't know if anybody has this, but there's like probably like a dual stream going on at the same time where it's like the YouTube Shorts thing. I swear I turned that off, but I think it's happening right now and I don't get it. Like, let me see. Well, it seems fine. Tokon? Why would... I'm not naming her Tokon. What does Tokon even mean anyway? Let me see this. Name a Tokon, bro. A sign, symbol, or object that represents something else. Like, what the why would I assign a symbol or an object that represents something else? Like a coin used for transit or a gift card. Is aggro? I mean, it is the defense Pokemon. That if it was like it was any other RPG, it would just draw aggro. That would be its purpose, but this is Pokemon. I didn't look at my ID number. I just realized, like, I saw my ID number on my trader card. 39965. Interesting. I don't know what you put. I forget. What the heck do you even put on the back of your trader card in this one? 8 hours spent on this game. Like, that's something that, like, I think about. Like, what the hell do you even put on the back of your training card in this game? Probably achievements. Oh, this is the, what do you call it? Stuff for contests. Number of battles, 47. Ichor, you should make one like this. How do you pronounce that? Live his dreams of being a special. Live his dreams of being a special sweeper. Ichor Thunder. I don't think. I'm pretty sure this is like a special. I'm pretty sure this is an attack plus nature. We're not doing that. Surf, Thunder, Solar Beam, Blizzard, and Fireball. Yeah, I know that, but I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna teach it that. I mean, I might give it like, I don't know, Surf or something, because I don't... spoiler alert, I'm not using a Fire type, but... but, that was a thought. Alright, well, I guess we'll just name her Tokon for now, and then if next stream, if there's way more people, as you win this time, because you're like the only person who answered, we're gonna name her Tokon for now. I'll probably stay as that, but like, when, maybe next stream we'll name the rest, hopefully. Rest in KFC, rest in peace KFC, the place again. It's true, Kaidrama, just like Nido's for real. I did use the Nidoqueen. You know, I will say, I guess we are continuing the freaking legacy of Pandora, now that I think about it. Because, like, I'm pretty sure Aggron could learn, like, Body Slam or something. We could just have her sit on people again, just like Pandora. Lamau. Like, that's her goal. She's just gonna sit on Pokemon. Continue the legacy of Pandora. You should let Venomoth be a Kaijumon because Mothra and give it Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Flamethrower. I guess, well, I mean, I feel like we already do have a Mothra, and that's Volcarona. Volcarona's a huge moth. I think, but it doesn't learn Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, but it does learn Flamethrower. So, there's that. But, other than that, I think that's the end of the stream for tonight, everyone. It was a bit eventful. Sorry we didn't name the rest of the Pokemon, but I think I'm just gonna figure out on different times to stream when more people are around. So, I'm gonna have to look into that. So yeah, next week, if we don't have enough people, I'm just gonna name them myself. So, there's that. I'll figure it out. Actually, that actually makes me think. Because, like, I don't think we could really name Nincada, because I'm pretty sure when Nincada evolves, now I think about it, when Nincada evolves, I don't think the nickname transfers over, because Shedinja's like a weird evolution, but it's also like a separate Pokemon, so I might just not even get the name transferred over, so I don't even think Nincada's name really matters right now. I mean, we could still name Nincada, because fuck it, why not, but like, but I guess Aeron was probably, we need to name Aeron and Shroomish, so, yeah, that will be, I guess that will be it for today. Hope y'all liked the stream. It was very chill for the most part, just doing side quests. Not a lot, actually. I thought I wasn't gonna go catch Pokemon today, but I guess I did. And I will probably catch Plusle off stream, so we don't spend so long doing that. But we'll see. I hope to see you guys next week, and we'll just hang out more. That's it. Thank you all for watching. See y'all next week.